Hi, it's Christina with the Sisyphean Journal. Today is February 22nd, and we're going to go back to the pre-Roe v. Wade days, the bad old days, when all abortions were just performed by greasy old men with coat hangers. There were no doctors. Um, and actually, anybody who studied criminal abortion knows that's not the truth. That doctors left and right, I think most of my criminal abortion deaths, they were perpetrated by doctors. Mary Calderon of Planned Parenthood in 1960 she was published in I believe it was the American Journal of Public Health, when she estimated that 90% of abortions were being done by doctors. Nancy Howell Lee, a researcher, did a little bit of a deeper dive. She also estimated that roughly 90%, I think she said 89%, so close to 90% of pre-legalization abortions were done by doctors. And then most of the remaining abortions were perpetrated by people with medical training, nurses, veterinarians, midwives, people with some legitimate medical training. And that's what we're looking at in today's anniversary. In this case, it was a dentist. And dentists they can prescribe medications, they can perform surgeries, they are doctors, they're just doctors of dental medicine instead of general medical doctors. So in this case, we're looking at a dentist named Milton Grissom. He was a dentist in Roswell, New Mexico. On February 22nd of 1929, he admitted a 34-year-old widow named Mary to St. Mary's Hospital in Roswell. And he said that she had been at his practice, which was at his home. Many doctors had practices in their homes, doctors and dentists. She'd been there for 3 days suffering from pneumonia. So I'm not sure why a dentist would be treating a patient for pneumonia, especially since she was from Dexter, New Mexico. She was not a patient who lived in Roswell. But he admitted her to St. Mary's Hospital saying that she had pneumonia. She died that same day. The coroner's jury looked at the evidence and quickly dismissed this claim of pneumonia. They concluded she had bled to death from an abortion. Mary's family also told the authorities that they'd been unable to find a valuable diamond ring that had belonged to her. The police asked Grissom about it. He said, I haven't seen it. I have no idea where it is. But his office assistant said that she had seen the ring on Mary's finger, so the cops patted the dentist down and sure enough found the ring in his clothing. He was held in the county jail pending a bond of $20,000, eventually convicted of second-degree murder, which carried a possible sentence of 3 to 99 years. He appealed his conviction, challenging the New Mexico abortion law, which by definition, anybody who tries to stomp out a law limiting abortion is a hero. So this man, who had already let a woman bleed to death, he'd already killed a patient, he's a hero because he was challenging the abortion law. While he was free on appeal, he performed a fatal abortion on a woman named Lillian Morris. So the lesson to pro-lifers is the cost of preserving the lives of women and children is eternal vigilance. You can never let your guard down. These people are going to be doing abortions. You look at all the stuff they're doing now since the Dobbs decision, where they're mailing abortion drugs to women with no provisions for aftercare, sometimes no ultrasound done first. The amount of care for the women's safety is negligible. And are they going to be going to dentists for abortions? Probably not. They probably going to be doing their mail order abortion pills. But the fact that the women's safety isn't really a high priority isn't going to change. So 2 dead women, 1 dentist, and it's really tragic.